Alright, new year 2025, new character, Cid Highwind, and his spear. And yes, because we're basically cycling the model from Rebirth and everything, he doesn't smoke. I get it's not technically a minor detail potentially, but I don't know, I think it gave a bit to the character. And guess what? He still has dynamite as one of his limit breaks, so if you wanna know how he lights up the dynamite candle, he just rubs it on his shirt, on his jacket, and he automatically ignites it. That's kind of lame. It was cool when he was igniting with his cigarette.
We are well aware that smoking's bad for you, but there are some reasons people do still smoke in this day and age.
I could swear Rebirth was Peggy 16, and I'm pretty sure you can show people smoking with that rating.
You can, shoot. You can show people smoking in rated T for T games still, too.
Let me
so,
check,
I'm guessing maybe this was Square trying to be family-friendly, despite it being rated Peggy 16. Like, okay, it's weird. There are some games that technically have high ratings, but of course they know that kids are going to play them, so they make them family-friendly, even though the age rating should not require them to be. Fortnite!
But yeah, here's a bunch of weapons that I got in the meantime for him. Configurations of his spear, and also a space outfit. Yeah, no, actually...
It looks like it's based off of NASA.
It's not even Peggy... okay, for America, it's rated T14 Rebirth. So, I don't know what happened.
That was a lovely suit that Matt had there.
Yeah, it's more of an actual spacesuit. Anyway, here we go. As our characters cross Mount Nibel and defeat the Material Keeper off-screen. Oh yeah, here's Rocket Town. As a reminder, you don't visit...
that's why they call it Rocket Town.
You don't visit this in Rebirth, so we have to build these assets from scratch. After crossing Mount Nibel, Clown and the others arrive at Rocket Town where they spot the Tiny Bronco, a Shinra manufactured airplane. And Yuffie caught a fish this big. And here's Shera.
Huh? Yes, I see. Alright, okay.
They meet a woman named Shera and learn that the plane belongs to the quote-unquote captain, and they decide to seek him out in hopes of borrowing the aircraft. This particular part is a bit summarized, but not entirely. However,
you can tell it has to be summarized. Oh.
The captain is preoccupied with the imminent arrival of Rufus and doesn't seem to have time for much else.
I get why they had to sum it up, because this is technically one of the quieter moments in the game, but, you know, being a gacha, they usually focus on what gets us to the gameplay quicker.
What are you guys doing here?
We heard the captain was here.
Capital C and all.
Captain? I'm the captain!
Look at me. I am the captain now.
The name's Cid. Everybody calls me Captain, though.
Cool portrait.
Interesting. Interesting drawing for his render there.
I mean, it seems to be straightforward.
His jacket looks massive on the way that picture.
Yeah.
I'm kind of busy right now waiting for the president. Let's talk about restoring the space program.
I don't think they put much enough on his beard, the 5 o'clock shade that he has, but again...
This rusty old rocket.
Hey, looking at your sword. Yeah, this is Shinra number 26, the grand symbol of their space program.
Shouldn't he have a southern accent?
Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the long and meaningless war, right? And one of those things was the rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the fun of going into space. They had a huge budget and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on.
I love okay to see you just bouncing around in the corner.
And finally, we get to the day of the launch. The day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because
Until
of
the
that
Fire
dumbass
Nation
Shinra,
attacked.
the launch was a disaster! And that's when they decided to tighten their wallets. Should have nixed their outer space exploration. No one cared about a project that couldn't turn a profit. Money, moolah, dinero. My dream is just a financial number firm. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. But this, I don't know which will be first. This thing falling over or me getting out of here.
Well,
My last hope is to talk to the president. I've got my hands full. So if you need something, spit it out.
they didn't. We want to borrow the tiny Bronco.
No. You're out of your mind? That's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. Get out of my way.
Also, it's very bold of you to not go with the southern accent on him, given how that's usually what he goes for.
I don't
That's what he
remember.
sounded like.
Well, I don't remember how the English voice does in Rebirth. I noticed that it's the same English VA of that guy from I forgot the name, the Pokemon OVA about Victini. After being left for permission by Bronco, calling the others returned to Shinra only to see her being yelled at by Cid, just filling the gaps.
If I recall correctly, they kept his southern accent, though they made it more Nashville, I think, in Rebirth.
Also, cat in the corner, of course.
Can you pet it?
No.
Sorry, Shiroi.
Damn it.
They ask her what's going on, and she tells them about the events on the day of the launch of Shinra number 26. It looks like a flashback.
Cue the sepia tone.
Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon would get tired waiting around for you.
But don't you know, the moon waits for everyone, and in the name of the moon, she will punish you.
Yeah, sure. Also, Shara gets a portrait. Very cute.
I haven't finished checking the oxygen tanks.
Yeah, because of you, there won't be any oxygen.
I love that Machina
There
Bridge
won't be if you don't shut up.
and an entire subplot when it was the tank number 8, the one that malfunctioned.
Oops.
The tanks will be fine. Now get out of there.
They won't be fine if you blow up, now will they?
But
It's like Gordon
No!
Ramsay. Yeah, it's like Gordon Ramsay. Fuck up, get out.
Yeah,
Oh,
take the jacket
God.
off. No, but you gotta hurry. You don't have much time.
You know, yeah, you could see Cid as basically the Gordon Ramsay of rocket ships.
Oh, so he's an
Certainly
assault too,
swears
is he?
enough.
screw your oxygen tanks.
I don't need to breathe. Wait a minute.
Breathing's for losers.
Again, Machina Bridge
Oh,
had a field day with this
So
part.
too, did you?
Captain, preparations are
We're so-
complete. All that's left is liftoff.
We're so proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 26.
Oh, Captain.
What happened to the 25?
True.
Don't think about it.
Let's just say they got buried along with the ET landfill.
Yeah. Leave it to me. I'll be back in a few.
And he
Okay, don't yell at these guys, but
he's not even having a spacesuit. Right, Captain, fly your dreams into outer space. Again, T4 started an entire field day with this section of the game.
Thanks, guys. Star panel clear. Shinra number 26 ready for launch.
Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. Jesus.
It's finally happening. What happened?
It
Cid.
seems the consequences of your actions, sir.
We have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket.
Oh, crud.
What? Who?
I don't know. Activating the intercom now.
Hey, goddammit! Who the hell's still in there?
It's Shara, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch.
You will be fried to a crisp if he does that, though.
He doesn't have to know that.
The sacrifices we make for those we love.
Shira, what are you still doing in there?
I was concerned. The results of the oxygen tank tests weren't satisfactory.
Shira.
As someone whose grandfather
Shira,
did work at NASA for a bit, yeah, you want to make sure your calculations are absolutely precise.
But, Shira, couldn't you just told me that before we launched? You stupid little... It's gonna get so hot in there, there's gonna be anything left when we take off!
Yeah, his frustration here is a bit warranted.
You're gonna be burnt to a crisp! You understand me?
I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done.
I've had a good run, you know. This is definitely the high note to go out on.
The Shinra
This whole life thing isn't really working out, you know?
Almost done? You're gonna die!
Definitely the Shinra mentality.
Cid, we have to begin the countdown. Starting engine.
Just hold on, Shira's still in there.
So if you cancel now, the next launch will be postponed indefinitely, somehow.
How dare you value human life?
Damn it, Shira. You trying to make me a murderer?
30 seconds
always-
until ignition, beginning countdown. Cid, forget about her, we don't make it in time. I'm also bothered, I think we've been noticed in the original commentary, if it's just for Cid this expedition, why there are 2 pilot seats?
I'm
What am I
guessing
supposed
in
to
case
do?
he needed a co-pilot.
50 seconds
Or maybe it
until
was just a
ignition.
design
Internal
plan.
temperature rising.
Oh man. Moon. Outer space. My dreams.
Igniting engine.
Ah!
Yeah, we'll meet the shit thing that he says before pressing the button.
Yeah, because I didn't press the self-destruct button.
Jesus.
I got better.
He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, boarding the mission to save my life.
If I recall correctly, like you said, Shinra mentality, I think she was originally Shinra before she left to just work for Cid,
the
essentially.
space program was also part of Shinra, so, you know, she was one of their scientists.
After that, the space program was cut back, and the launch was cancelled.
theirs is a complicated situation and whatnot. Hopefully, the gotcha will at least cut down on a bit of the verbal abuse. Like, I get why he's ticked at her and whatnot, but like we mentioned, the original could go a little far.
Yeah, I was going to say, he goes way OTT.
It's my fault his dream was destroyed.
Like, how long ago was that again?
1998 or 7, I forgot.
I mean, like, in terms of from that flashback to this
Oh,
point.
a few years, not that much. Also,
And he still hasn't gotten over it? Jesus.
in a few seconds, my favorite gag from FF7 Machina Bridge. Please enjoy.
Oh boy.
Look, Shira, I know you feel responsible for destroying Cid's dream, but that doesn't give him the right to treat you like a doormat.
I know on the outside our relationship looks pretty dysfunctional, but behind closed doors, we make it work. You like that, don't you?
You beautiful side bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
The best
He
part about
deserves
it,
it.
as people... No, that's the thing also, Dreams, as people analyzed it, that actually balances things out and recontextualizes the verbal abuse as the gimmick that they have between them. If only.
Yeah,
To quote M. Bison, the road never taken.
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Claudius.
Don't want to know.
But I'm curious.
The new president must have arrived. Oh, how I hope his dream comes true this time.
If you notice,
You have to be executed for your failure.
If you notice, we're not even inside the Cid's house because they did not want to build that asset.
It comes with that territory. I get it. You're a gotcha. It does feel a little too apparent at times.
They discovered that Rufus hadn't come to restart the space program, but to requisition a tiny Bronco to cross the ocean, even though, as we will notice, the Highwind will be repaired very soon anyway, so why did he wanted that? It's probably for that reason that this subplot was cut off in River, because it made no sense.
Dude, are we even going to get the fight with Palmer at this point?
As Cid argues vehemently with the president, Cloud and the others decide to sneak off with a tiny Bronco with the help of Shira.
I'm sure Cid would appreciate us not letting it fall into Shinra's hands. We'll just borrow it.
What is he doing in the background? Yay, yay, Cid's dream has been crushed.
No, it's right. You tell that nasty Shinra, Cid! That plane is ours. Quit aura farming on top of it.
I know you. You were there when the president was assassinated.
Trust me, that was not me.
Gods!
And you don't get to fight with Palmer.
Ah. Wow, this part kind of dropped the ball.
Even weirder, Cid is about to give us the tiny Bronco for free instead of us stealing it.
Thought you were busy. I
How
guess
nice
in
of
this
him.
version it helps us look nicer by not stealing it. We have his permission.
This is my baby. If Shinra's not going to launch any more rockets, then there's no way in hell I'm letting him take this.
Notice how most of the party did not say anything at all during
Oh,
these
well,
sequences.
Bye, Shira. We'll just leave you to deal with the soldiers with guns, I guess.
The tiny Bronco takes to the sky, but is shot down by Shinra guards and forced to make an emergency landing in the middle of the ocean.
Really? You couldn't even show an animated cutscene of that? Okay.
She won't fly anymore.
Cid, what will you do now?
Punch you in the face into the ocean if you ask me that again. I don't know. I'm done with Shinra. I've given up on that town.
Also,
Shitty
is
anyway.
Yuffie's dead?
Oh dear.
What are you guys gonna do?
Is she seasick?
Chasing after him. Yeah, I think Yuffie's very prone to
His vehicle
seasickness.
stick has noted for the Highwind. I don't remember if it worked. It was also for the Tiny Bronco.
I feel like there's the bit where they disguise themselves on the boat. She mentions
Right,
being
right.
seasick.
You're going after Shinra? What the hell? Sign me up.
How about it, guys? We could use a Lancer on the team.
I'm dying here.
Welcome aboard. Don't mind the girl dying. She does that every now and then.
Just promise me you'll cut out the verbal abuse, okay? Glad to be here, numbskulls.
Numbskulls?
Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go against Shinra nowadays is gonna be a numbskull. I like it.
We are not making that our team name.
So where are we headed? Nowhere.
I don't know.
Rufus is going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients.
Really? Do you know where it is?
We're in it. Dunno. That numbskull kid was talking about crossing the ocean, so gotta be someplace pretty far. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It turned out
yeah,
the Temple of the Ancients was just that bit of scenery.
Oh, yeah, no. It's just the ocean. Let's just search for a few minutes and we'll find it, I'm sure.
And I guess Yuffie died in the meantime before asking to go westward.
Alright, so, Shira died, Yuffie died.
Tuning for the next part, where we actually listen to Yuffie's non-existent advice and go westward to Wutai. So see you for that.
See you then.